guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's look, I did like a purple color. This look that I did, actually I kind of just went with it through the whole video. So if you guys want to know how I did this look, please keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I apologize for my lack of energy today. Usually if I get a lot of sleep, I'm like totally fine, but I got off work. I've been up since 5 this morning. It is now like 7 p.m. now, so I'm like, I'm super tired, but I wanted to get in the video before I went to sleep. So yeah, please keep on watching the video, and I really appreciate you guys commenting and leaving me lots of love and liking my videos. So yeah. Here we go. Okay, so first thing I went ahead and did was prime my face. I primed it with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and next I'm going to apply foundation. This one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation, and my shade is 100 In. So it comes in this package here, and this is the bottle. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that with my Morphe Y6 brush. So I wanted to go ahead and try this foundation, and when I did, I was like not too crazy about it because I love full coverage, so it's, I mean, not too bad. It's like, I think it's medium coverage, I want to say. Next I'm going to apply concealer. The one that I'm using is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear. I literally just got off work. I'm like making a video and I'm half asleep because I stayed hella late. So there's that. I apply on my eyelids and under my eyes. I'm going to use that same Morphe Y6 brush to blend that out. This has always been my favorite brush. I've had this one for years and I love it so much. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and set my eyelids really quick with the Morphe E46 brush before it creases. Normally I do my eyes before my face, but I'm going a little out of order this time. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and apply concealer down the middle here, on my upper lip, chin area, and then down the nose and kind of up on the forehead a little bit. And makeup always seems to like not want to stay on my nose, so I very lightly tap it. And since my skin's fairly dry and oily kind of in some areas on my face, I like to wash my brushes, and it adds a little bit of moisture to it when I apply my foundation, so it goes on a little bit easier than with a dry brush. So that's what I do. That's my little trick. Man, I was gonna hit the gym like right after work, but I was like, man, I really want to come home, make a video, and then go to the gym with makeup on. I'm like, okay, we're gonna do it in that order today. That sounds fantastic, right? Going to the gym in like full makeup, like that's just great. Happens all the time, right? We all do it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set that makeup. I set my makeup with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I totally forgot to like throw that in there. Anyways, half asleep. Here I am making a video for you guys. Yeah. Whew. Okay, to start off this look, I'm going to go in with a, let's see, this is just a Morphe Fluffy brush. Again, I got this in a set, in a Morphe brush set. It was like a red brush set a long time ago, many years ago. I'm going to go into the Morphe James Charles palette, and I'm going to use that white shade called Flashback. And I'm just going to go right here under the brow. I'm not going to add too much white. And then I'm going to go in the inner part of my eye as well, and just kind of sweep that all over. Can you tell I'm tired? My energy is so off right now. But I really wanted to make a video, so. Okay, so the next shade I'm gonna use, let's see here, It's called Single. So you have to keep putting this paper over it to figure out what the shade is called. So I'm gonna use that shade with a crease brush, also in a brush set. And let's see, I'm gonna go right here in the crease. I'm gonna use this as a transition color actually. I'm just kind of going with it. I didn't really find any reference photos or anything. I've done that a few times before in the past where I don't really look on Pinterest or Instagram or anything. I just kind of do my own thing. I feel like that's just better because I do have a tendency to scroll through and look for a bunch of looks for hours, and in those hours I could have created something. So I don't know, like, is it just me or does everybody do that? Like, just feel like, you know what, just fucking do it, you know? And then it's like, oh man, can I do that? Oh man, do I have all the right colors? Do I have the right eyeliners to create that cool detail? Like, I've done it before, like in the past, but I don't know, I'm just kind of like, I just want to do something like just whatever. Like, I don't really want to have to like reference anything right now, which is okay. Maybe at some point I will get an idea, I probably will, and just recreate it, but right now I'm like, I'm just in my zone. But I think I'm gonna create something for like Valentine's Day or something, just something cute. Use the crease brush to just blend it up, and so as you blend it out, you like have a lighter hand when you do so. And I kind of carry it out a little bit like that. I need to put like a mirror like right in front of me so I'm not having to constantly like turn, you know? I'm sitting on my bed and I'm like cross-legged. I'm gonna take another brush. Take this flat brush here and I'm just gonna pack on the shade called Escape. It's a deeper purple. I'm gonna go starting on the outside and just like work my way to the lash line. And you just want to like press. I'm gonna start pressing the shade in and then start blending, but I just kind of want to place it where I want it. You know what? As I'm looking at this, I'm kind of like, let's create a halo eye. I think that would be really cool. I'm like, which way do I want to go with this one? That's the fun part, is like just going along with it as you go. I know this is a tutorial, but this is just to like show you what I'm doing. I mean, you don't necessarily have to do it like this. Like, makeup is what you want it to be. It's how you want it to be. It's your own creative outlet, and you can do whatever you want to do. Well, I'm trying to keep it on the brush and not on my cheeks here. That's one of the reasons I do start with my eyes first and then I do my face afterwards, because I do get fallout from a lot of these eyeshadows. So I'm trying to keep as much of that eyeshadow on my eyes possible. So I'm going just above the crease here. My natural crease is right here. So I go like a little bit above it, just to where when I open my eye, I could see it. So, oh, you can see that. It looks so crazy right now. So there's that. Take that on the other side. I'm like really swiping that in and then just pressing it in. I'm gonna keep it all on my eyelid and nowhere else. I'm gonna get just a little bit of fallout just cause it always happens. And sometimes I like to look back and forth and like make sure like it's even. I'm like, am I off camera right now? That's what happens every time. I've done it in so many of my videos, or like not been in the frame or too close and it's blurry. Eventually I want to invest in a DSLR camera. Not really this, like I'm just kind of falling. Okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is take that same brush that I used for the lighter purple shade, and I'm gonna go ahead and just diffuse it and that out. I'm gonna zoom you in. Okay, that's better. It's so weird, I feel like a butterfly right now. I'm like, just looks so crazy. like carry it in into the crease a little bit, maybe above it ever so slightly. That's what I did over here. But don't worry too much about this like not matching yet, because we're going to place a shade in there. I'm going to carry this out a little bit. Okay, so next I'm going to take the shade Artistry on my pinky finger, and it's this shimmery purple shade, and I'm going to just press that in and smudge. So that looks pretty. I keep looking at this shade, I'm like, oh, it's so pretty to look at. Ooh. I try to like stretch my eye like tightly, and then I try to push that in there, and I'll layer it until I that desired shine that I like. Ooh, pretty. I'm gonna wipe that off and then kind of start over and apply more to my finger. I do have this other one that I bought from Morphe that I really want to try, but I need some glitter glue really bad because I really want to try this product so much. So it's this right here, this little tiny box, and it's the shade called Sour Grape. And I'm like, oh my god, this is so pretty. I don't know if you can see it. We're gonna like make sure you guys see this. It's pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. So yeah, at some point I'm going to use this in my tutorials, but it can't be today. But yeah, I mean, this isn't a bad look. It's, you know, without the glitter, and of course I need glitter. But it got shimmer, so we're good. So I'm gonna keep applying more on there. And I really want to like keep with the purple theme going on, so I'm going to use the Kat Von D Alchemist holographic highlighter palette. And I'm going to, of course, use the shade that I've used mostly in this entire thing, is the shade called Amethyst, and I'm going to apply that with a big fluffy brush here on my brow and inner corner of my eye, and I just want to like be purple everywhere. I don't know if you can see that at all. This is a really hard one to pick up. You have to like mess with the lighting in order to see the color, otherwise you just see like highlight. But it's really pretty, of course, because I've used it 100 times. I'm gonna probably keep layering back and forth, so add more here lightly and blend it. What I like to do sometimes is just like build it, layer, or build it up, blend it out, build up more until I get that like perfect balance of dark to light. Go back and forth between the two shades with the same brush here, just kind of play with it. It's so pretty, I'm like obsessed. Okay, and then I'm going to use a Morphe M441 brush to further blend that out. I just want to look like a damn painting, I guess. I want to just paint my face after work to de-stress. Just using like a really light hand on this one. So there's the eyes. Alright, I'm going to use the e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. This little guy is like $2 or $3, I think. It's usually my go-to eyeliner. Go in and create a wing. I'm like, this has always been my way to match, is to just look straight into your mirror and just like draw, and then just like look back and forth and draw as you go, and you're good. And it just takes practice. It took me a long time. So now I'm like fucking nailing this shit. Of course, I really enjoy like the Amy Winehouse style eyeliner. It's very bold and dramatic, and I feel like it makes my eyes look a little bit bigger. Next, I'm going to use the ColourPop Volumizing Mascara. I'm going to apply that to the top lashes. I'm gonna go back in with that fluffy brush and the shade called Single. It's that light purple shade. And I'm just going to go under the eyes all the way across. And it works so much better with music in the background. So next I'm going to take a Esom angle brush. This is E15, and I'm going to take the shade called Benny and the Morphe James Charles palette. That's pretty cool. After that, I'm going to put some of this tinted brow gel through. This is by Makeup Revolution. Okay, so I'm going to take that tapered brush that I usually use. I'm going to bronze my face with the e.l.f. Natural Glow Face Palette. Same shade that I used in my last tutorial. It's this brownish bronzy shade here. Go in contour. It's so funny, like, I feel confident with and without makeup, but I mostly, like, really feel good when I have makeup on. I think a lot of people just are too quick to judge, you know what I mean? So just fuck people's opinions, you know? Going in with that same highlight from the Kat Von D Alchemist palette, I'm gonna fucking highlight my cheeks. Can you see that shit right there? It's like glowing. Well, you can see the highlight, but maybe not the purple. Got a little bit on the cupid's bow there. Makeup is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to, you know, be a creative outlet, and it's not meant to look good for anybody else but you, and that's it. I've started to realize this as I get older. You know, when I was younger, I had to put makeup on in order to go down at the mailbox, which is like 2 houses down. So self-conscious without makeup on because of what other people's opinions are. It's like, why do I fucking care? Anyways, I'm gonna apply lipstick next. So the one that I'm using is from Black Moon Cosmetics, and this one is in the shade Warrior, and it is a nude-ish shade.